lively in here. Nice. I started putting this stream on X. Usually I just do it on YouTube. Putting this music down. That explains the inflated numbers. Nice. Good morning. I have a lot more people in here than usual. All right, cool. Maybe I should stream on X instead of YouTube. What up, Bahar? You were the first one in here. Let me pin you to the top. Hold on, let me open this. Oops. You get pinned. You're the winner today. I'm waiting for Camo Joe and Cigar Talk. They're usually the first ones. Or who's the other guy? Complete. Complete. Where you at? Where's the usual day ones? Yeah. All right. Cool. Still haven't figured out a good time to regularly do this. So just stay tuned. Turn on your notifications. Not to share too much information, but I just have a lot of free time. So these days, because I don't have a job, so I just stream whenever. I'm just trying to figure out what my audience does. I'm new to this content stuff. So if you enjoy this, get down in the live chat. Join me on the YouTube side because I use StreamYard, so I can't really see comments unless let me see if I go to X. What happens if I do that? Yeah, I probably won't be able to see your comments. Yeah, so if you want to comment or interact, go to YouTube and join the live chat. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me turn the music down. Let's try this live. I don't have to worry about any copyright strikes because that's my music. So enjoy. I wonder if you guys can hear it. Look at that price, 93% on the month. It's like it doesn't do it justice because it was really lower like a few weeks, like a week earlier. Oh, excuse me. You're welcome to all the people who don't like my burps. Look at that. 7-day is looking. The 7-day looks better every day somehow. That means the rate of acceleration is getting faster because it was 15 and then it was like 20 and then now it's 37. So it's going up faster, which is interesting. Because look at the volume. The volume's down. Look, this is the craziest metric to observe. When the volume is down so much, let me make sure my mic is on. Okay, good. Because I'd be fucking up. So the volume is down 50%, but look, the price is up 37 on the daily. That's crazy. That means like there's less money moving, but for some reason the price is up. That means the demand is way higher than the supply. I'm telling you, there's not enough Qubic, and the halving is coming. You guys don't understand. It's gonna take maybe an epoch, maybe 2 epochs. I'm gonna say it's gonna take 2 epochs fully for the halving to settle in. 2 epochs meaning like 1 epoch is 7 days, 1 week, so it's gonna be 2 weeks. So 2 weeks after the halving, which is next week, right? Yeah, today's the 15th. Yeah. So on the 20th is the halving. Next Wednesday is the halving. I remember the first time I tweeted about the halving, like nobody was talking about it. I'm like, dude, everyone's talking about this, all these other things, but no one's talking about the halving. And then like I remember I tweeted about it, and then like 2 months later, everybody else started tweeting about it. I was like, hallelujah. I was like, I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, God damn it, because the halving is insane. Because look at what it did. Look at what the reason Bitcoin is where it's at is because of the halving. It's not because of, and I remember recommending a halving before the halving even was there. So I'm like wondering if that was like taken into consideration, because it used to be an infinite supply with no halving. I remember replying to one of their X posts that there should be like a halving, and then like a week later they announced like a halving and a supply reduction. But hey, maybe they were already planning it. But yeah, it just made sense, because why not have a halving? It'll just attract more. It's just good PR. Because either way, having or not, there's not enough Qubic because of the burning mechanism. Cigar talk. There he is, my man. CFB said if we maintain 3,000 price for 24 hours, he will announce something. Yeah, let's see. So far, it's been above 3 for. Let's look again. Let's look at the day. So look. Oh, look. Okay, we have. So the low is 29.35. So we have to pass. Let me see. 29.35. So it was somewhere right here. So at 11 a.m., I'm assuming this is my time, if you guys can see that screen. I'm on the Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast. So 11 a.m. on the 14th. Oh, shoot. So we have literally one more hour. Literally at 11 a.m. on the dot. That's crazy. Oh, no. 10:55. Less than an hour. Hell yeah, dog. Look at that. Zoom in a little more. 309. Oh, actually. Okay. What? Hello. Hello, is this? Oh, there we go. Okay. So 29. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, 3. Okay. Let's call it right here. 10:25 a.m. You guys snapshot this. So 10:25 a.m. 8:14 is the last time Qubic was above 3,000. So we have 25 minutes. Okay, yo, if enough people are in here, that's so dope. This is so awesome. It's literally 25 minutes from now. So in 25 minutes, dude, I swear to God, if a whale dumps, I'm gonna come on. If you're in here, come on, get the word out. We only have 25 more minutes until we can ping Sensei. I'm starting to call CFB Sensei, and I don't just call anybody. I've only called one person in my life Sensei, and that was like my actual sensei. I'm down to call CFB Sensei just for endearment. Not that he's like my actual sensei, but just out of endearment and I know what I see. I see like a mad scientist. I like to call CFB Sensei because I see people call him boss, and I just find that weird. Maybe it's the connotation I have with the word boss. I think boss, like having a boss, is like weird. But sensei, I don't know. Having a sensei is a way cooler overlord than a boss. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Would you rather have a boss or a sensei? Let me know. I was catching some Monero Maxi's videos, and it's hilarious how in denial. Dude, right? It's crazy. I don't even want to like. I see videos and I see X posts, and I'm like, I don't even want to respond because I already know what the response is gonna be. It's like arguing. It's like if a toddler came up to you and like, it's like, what? Am I gonna really expend my energy arguing with a toddler about some illogical stance that they have? Like, no, that just lets you know their level of like, I'm not trying to disrespect. It's just an observation of like humanity. Like, it lets you know their level of their capacity of like understanding. Like, I don't know. It's just it's upsetting to see as like a fellow human. You're like, dude, you're a human like me, but this is how you're acting. It's like really, but hey, to each their own. The community will explode if he announces, dude. I'm telling you, yes, but that would be the next best step. But dude, if you can read between the lines, let me go to first. Let me share this tab. Learn my lessons. I always forget at least once to share my tab correctly. Just a reminder, please join me on the YouTube side if you want to interact in the comments. Join the YouTube side, drop a like, all that good stuff. Where is it? What was I about to find? Proposal. Oh, there's a proposal. We'll get into that later. Let me try to remember what I was doing. Oh no. You ever be doing something and in the middle of about to do it, you forget what you were about to do? That's literally what just happened. What the fuck? Ah, somebody remind me in the chat what the fuck I was about to do. It has to do something with. Oh yeah, they're about to mine Doge. Oh yeah, let me remind you. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, they're gonna mine. They might mine Caspa, according to this thingy, because this is how Monero mining started. They said it was impossible. So look, this is his response to this article. So look, Monero. This is from Caspa Daily. This is the headline. Okay, Monero 51% attack. It's not an attack. I hate it. Like it's. I don't say I hate it because I don't care, but it's not an attack. I just don't like. I don't like things that aren't the truth. Like there's just it's just it irks. Monero 51% attack and why it's far harder to pull off on Caspa. So just by the headline, you already know the tone of the rest of the article, right? You can read that on your own if you want to, right? Just go to his X, go to Sensei's X, and you can read it yourself. So here's his response to that. It would be interesting to verify in practice if they are right about economic security through ASIC scarcity. Actually, maybe I should go in there just so you can see, because it's copy paste what happened with Monero. Like it's the precursor of what happened with Monero. I almost feel like this is proof that we're in a simulation. Like it's so like copy paste. It's like you dare the guy, and then he said like, oh, it's because initially people said, oh, it's impossible to mine Monero and do what you think you're gonna do. And he said, all right, bet. And now look where we're at. We're at a stage where now Caspa's like, oh well, this is essentially, oh, try it with us. Which, in my opinion, you shouldn't say in my opinion, at least in writing, but because I'm talking, obviously it's my opinion. This is just them trying to actually ride onto the coattails of what's happening, like the Caspa people, because they're such a boring fucking chain. All they do is go fast. Like who cares? Solana goes fast. But yeah, go into this article. You'll see exactly why it's copy paste what's gonna happen to Monero. It's copy paste, man. Because Caspa would be moving down the ladder. Because Monero's number 30 something, 32, I think now. It might be 33 now, and Caspa's 40 something. So they should move up the ladder. But just for fuck's sake, he might cast a vote. I mean, he's not in charge. He puts the proposals up and the miners vote. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's not decentralized. Everything that he wants happens." But no, he just makes proposals and fucking the computers vote for it. It's decentralized as fuck. Because the computers, aka the validators, they're the ones that are contributing the most compute to the AI and the consensus on the network, right? Those are the validators. So it's like imagine the top Bitcoin mining farms, the top 676 Bitcoin mining rigs, those guys get to vote on proposals, right? So, and at least 2/3 of those guys have to vote in order for a proposal to pass. So it's similar to like reminds me of the American judicial system. Jesus, this is old as hell. Why is this being reposted now? This is like at least 10 to 15 years old. Like a bunch of birds just fell out of the sky. But ooh, I gotta catch up with the chats. Where we at? Mr. Bahar. Are you from the coin the coin what's it called? Did you respond to my ex post this morning? Are you that guy? I'm wondering. I'm just curious. I feel like you are. Camo Joe, that's my guy, my day one. He's my day one. He's in every stream, always first. I was like, where is this guy? He's usually here before everybody. Shy just dropped his cubic report. Oh yeah, he also there was also like a spaces he did with some people yesterday. I was listening to it, but then I got really tired and I just went to sleep. But yeah, I couldn't. He has a really thick accent. I didn't know his English was. I didn't know he didn't speak English like that. Based on how he writes, maybe he uses a translator. I don't know. So I kind of get. Okay, now I get why. Maybe he blocked me. Maybe something got lost in translation. Yeah, because he blocked me. Shy. I didn't even say anything crazy. I just observed like some silliness. I'm sure he got offended. 'Cause the last thing people want to hear is the truth. Take that, take that to the fucking bank. That's the last thing people want to hear is the truth. But it's the one thing you need to hear, and it comes from the hardest truths come from the least expected place. If you're someone in here and you're under like 25 or you're under 30, just don't think you know anything. You can you can learn even from people younger than you, as long as you. Let me not get too deep right now. Let me pull myself out of that. That almost got crazy. What up, Dirty? Oh snap! Oh snap! I gotta go on X more often. There's 64 people in here. If I just do YouTube, there's like maybe 8 to 10 people. If you're on X, come over to YouTube so I can see if you want to comment. I can interact with you. You can see your comment up here. I'm about to catch up. Still on the road. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go extra long just for you. Pause. Damn, dog. Qubic. I'm assuming cubic 1000x or cubic times 1000, same thing. For sure. Wait, what? Chocolabigo. Chocolabigo. No notification on YouTube. Twitter X notified me. You know what? Maybe I got shadow banned by those Monero guys. Cause the algorithm, um, I don't know. Cause I don't know. That's weird. That's so weird. If you have your notifications on, it should work. That's so weird. Cause my analytics are good. My channel's growing. That's really weird that your notifications didn't turn on. If your notifications didn't turn on, unsubscribe and then subscribe again, and then turn on your notifications. That might reset whatever may or may not have happened. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I X notified you because what is it? I have the free StreamYard um trial, and it was like, oh, you got to start paying now because the free one only lets you stream on one platform at a time. So I did like an extended like trial for like another 7 days. So that lets me like stream it on multiple things at once. So I don't know. It's $20 a month. I gotta find another job, roast. Like I got laid off a month and a half ago. I'm trying to save money, so I gotta find an extra. It might be worth the investment to stream on both because 69. My shit wasn't even close to that. I might start doing that. Maybe exchange my blue check mark on X for a StreamYard subscription. Let me see. Please tell me, Oral Jones. What up? Never seen you. Good to see you. Good morning. Welcome. Oral Jones, please tell me how much market cap Qubic will reach this bull run. Do you? I don't mean to laugh at you, but it's that is just a funny question. Let's explore the question. Please tell me how much market cap Qubic reach this bull run. I'm not even gonna. I'm not worried about the grammar. That's not what I'm worried about. Think about what you're asking me. How am I supposed to know? Did you stop for 1 second to think about that? How am I supposed to know? I mean, I think it'll be higher than now for sure. But at an exact number, that's crazy. I'm not even gonna. People say like I'm not even gonna entertain that, but it's just like no, that's crazy. Like, how am I gonna? I'm gonna just pull a number out of my ass. That's crazy. I'm not just trying to ridicule you, but that's a crazy question. It's not a stupid question, but it's a crazy question, and I appreciate it, and that was fun to respond to. But that's my answer. And it's not even like I'm trying to like lie like a liability, not financial advice thing, but just a logical thing. Think about it. Think about what you're asking me. How the fuck would I know? Dirty. I love you. Let's get you monetized. Yeah, man. How many subscribers do I have? Let me see. View your channel. I have 352 subscribers now. What? I was at 300 like last week. I might be the fastest growing fucking crypto channel on YouTube right now. Get the word out, folks. Cause if you're in here, obviously you're a Qubic head. Clearly, help help me get the word out. Like this stream, share it to people who you think might want it. Because when Qubic hits, dude, because I do my research on like because I barely started doing content on YouTube like a month ago, month and maybe now a month and a week and a half maybe. But before I did, like I didn't want to go half-ass, and I really researched like how to really get a YouTube channel like up and going really well, like doing search engine optimization and doing all sorts of stuff. If you look into it yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get all fucking weird ass YouTuber nerdy, but dude, it's not even about getting monetized would be awesome, but like the way YouTube works, like with the algorithm, like we can really get Qubic and Gem. Speaking of, I'm also a Gem guy now. I'm a Gem tard, as they say. Um, yeah, we can use YouTube and their algorithm to help our communities because I did some research and like the algorithms, when you master how they work, you can pretty much use YouTube as like a marketing like platform and funnel views and to like, but you actually offer value. I don't just want views. I want to offer like valuable shit and in my heart. And so if you go, there's a video I made like one of the first videos I made, like I think it was after like maybe a few videos. I just made like a short like 2-minute video saying why I make these. If you go to my YouTube channel, you go to the early videos. I just want to get the word out, man. I don't care about if I never get monetized, that's fine. Just even doing this is fucking fun and getting the word out because slowly more people are coming. It's like, and I see it. It's like manifesting. Like it's really cool. And I couldn't do it without you guys. What am I talking about? Chart watchers. Fart watchers. I don't think about tomorrow. Only now matters. Hey, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. I don't know if there's any. And according to my analytics, there's a lot of people, yeah, 35 to 40 to 50. So there's a lot of, I know people got to know Rocky in here. Rocky Balboa. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. There's no in the past. It's just right now. It's just the RAM. There's no real life hard drives. It's just RAM. This is right now. That's it. And that's how Agarth works. Agarth exists in the RAM. That's how it's architectured. It's not doesn't Agarth doesn't exist in a hard drive somewhere. Agarth exists in living energy, cycling throughout the network. Never forgetting, always remembering the swiftest path. Rocco! Rest in peace. Oh, good God Almighty. There is no dude. The reason I remember that line is the delivery of it. I remember he's like, "There is no tomorrow," and just the moment, like the moments leading up to that, like Rocky was being such a fucking bitch. And then like Apollo being like his pedigree, like being an actual champion. There is no tomorrow. Like fucking just straight up fucking schooling him. I'll never forget. Like I don't know if you guys watch One Piece, but it was like Conqueror's Hockey. Like that's a real thing. Like when somebody speaks and like their spirit just like travels through your bones. It's like you're like, oh, the way he delivered that line, it just stuck with me. I was like, oh my god, there is no tomorrow. Love Rocky movies. What's your favorite one, dude? Two, I'll never do two. Like obviously, I'm not old enough to have seen it in theaters, but I remember seeing it on cable, and like at the end of Rocky 2, my eyes were welled up. I was like, "Oh Jesus, he won!" Yo, Adrian, I did it! I was like, "Oh God, he did it! He did do it." As you can see, boxing is a passion of mine. I used to compete, and I was a coach. This is my brand. This is my boxing brand. I love boxing. Shaped my spirit. Every every a majority of the spiritual understandings came through my training. I was like, ugh. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. The future, yeah, man. Live in the moment. I mean, you don't have much of a choice. You have to live in the moment. Have you ever lived in another moment? Isn't that funny to explore out loud? Like when you read it, it's like, yeah, but then when you say it out loud, it's like, is do you have much of a choice? It's just about being conscious in the moment. But the times we go unconscious, that's when another spirit takes over. I don't want to get that deep, but if you know, you know. When you become unconscious, other things start to take root in here. Part 3 with Ivan. What does that mean? Rocky 2 goated. I'm telling you, man. I don't know why a lot of people don't say Rocky 2, but to me, maybe because when I saw it, I was a sentimental fuck. I was a little young. Well, how old was I when I saw Rocky 2 seriously? Yeah, I think I was an adult. I think I might have been like 18, 19, maybe 20. No, maybe I was younger. I think I saw it for real in high school because I would always see it on cable, but I would never watch it all the way through. And then I finally just like, let me watch these Rocky movies all the way through because they would always play Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4. Fucking like, let me fucking watch these finally. Like, I love boxing. Why don't I watch these? Rocky 4. Oh yeah, Ivan Drago. Oh, Ivan. I'm like, who's Ivan? I thought you were talking about an influencer or something. My bad. No, that's my fault. Dude, dude, yeah. Two. Okay, here's my ranking. Thank you, J Tango. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hold on. So 2 and 4. So number 2 is my favorite. Number 4, because of Ivan Drago and like that whole. It's such a classic retro fucking buildup. Oh, if he dies, he dies. Oh my god, that's the most. It's one of my favorite gifts too. If he dies, he dies. Like that line is so hard. Like at the time in the movie when you're watching it, it's like, oh, that's so fucking hard. But then when you look at it like outside, just as a movie watcher, like, dude, that's so fucking absurd. If he does. To like really say that sincerely, that guy must have been a beast. Like that character, the character in the movie was just an absurd monster. If he dies, he dies. Like the definition of a robot. Even his training like was super scientific. Like he would train on these machines. Rocky was training like in the fucking snowy mountains of like Russia or some shit. Oh man. A spoiler alert, if he dies. Hey, who knows if you know who dies, spoil it in the comments. I don't want to spoil it myself. Rocky 5 ain't bad. I didn't watch Rocky 5. I don't know why. I skipped Rocky 5. I'm like I'm good with 4. But then I watched Rocky 6 and then I watched Creed 1. I think I and then Creed 3. I don't think I watched Creed 2. But you know what my favorite aside from Ali, my favorite boxing movie is Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal. I remember because that movie came out like in the height of like when I was competing, so like I was really like in that life, and I'm like, yo, this is the most realistic fucking boxing movie I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like it was just emotionally so like dude, it gave me so much respect for Jake Gyllenhaal, his performance. I was like, yo, God bless him. Yeah, South. If you haven't seen Southpaw, Hagler AC. Are you talking about Marvin Hagler? Hagler AC? What's Hagler AC? Oh, dude, Marvin Hagler was a motherfucker. Dude, I studied a lot of. Dude, I was a man. Like I was like Mike Tyson. Like I was a student of box. Like I would study like hours and hours of tape, and then go straight to the gym and practice. I would study all those guys, everything. Mayweather, Manny, Hagler, Leonard, Jones, Ali, dude, Jack Johnson, Jack Dempsey. Oh man, Tunney, Max Baer. Who was the guy that beat Joe Louis for the first time? Was it? It was Max Schmeling. He was like it was crazy. Max Schmeling versus Joe Louis. I don't know if you guys do. If you're not boxing buffs, like the history of boxing is so deep. Such war like human fucking machines, dude. That shit gave me that gave me fuel for all my training, observing all that stuff. I'm like, oh my god, these human beings were just different, and we have the blessing of them being documented on tape. And I'm sure there were people in the past stronger and more furious. Like it's crazy, dude. Joe Louis was a motherfucker. That right, dude. The way he would set up his right hand, he would have that fucking classic fucking his pose. He would have a pose. He would fight like how they would pose in the photos. He would fight like this with his hand low and his right hand right here. Boom, and he would have a way of delivering his jab so swift, and then boom, just dropping the right hand perfectly straight without like opening or like he would just boom, 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 and all of a sudden his right hand is just a short right hand is right there in front of your fucking face, and it's like a old school heavyweight too. He would just, and then after that it was Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fucked the heavyweight game up. Cause welterweights, light heavyweights, there were a lot of talented people, but Muhammad Ali was like he was a heavyweight. What's his name? Sugar Ray Robinson. Muhammad Ali moved like a fucking welterweight. It was unbelievable. Muhammad Ali did to boxing. Crawford or Canelo? Oh, dude. You know what's funny? I remember in my youth, like I'm like, one day I'm gonna fight Canelo, but my life took a different. I chose a different path. But yeah, Crawford versus Canelo. Should be me versus Canelo. Nah, just kidding. It's an interesting fight. I don't know, man. I think Crawford. I'm not counting Crawford out at all. I think Crawford could take. I think it's 50-50 because I know the game. I know the fighters. It's 50-50, but I'm favoring Crawford, honestly. Roy Jones, dude, can I tell you, dude, don't get me started with he's the reason I started to box. Like I used to love boxing in high school, like just watching it and like observing it. I love martial arts and all that. But like I remember watching one of his Olympic it's the biggest scandal in Olympic history when Roy Jones fought Park Si-hung in 1988. That was the year I was born. I remember I was watching that when I first started when I was in college. And then I remember like it's in my it's like a core memory. Like I remember I was 19 at the time, right, watching this video of Roy Jones Jr. in the Olympics in 1988, and then he's peppering. It's the Olympic finals, all right? It's the biggest robbery. Keep in mind, it's the biggest robbery in Olympic history. He essentially go watch the fight. Roy Jones Jr. versus Park Si-hung. After this stream, go watch that, right? Watch how much he fucks him up. And then I remember during the fight, the announcer said, "To think this kid is only 19, right?" And I'm in my dorm room, like 19 years old, like just thinking about wanting to start boxing, right? I immediately was like I started doing push-ups. I started going for runs. I joined like the boxing club at my college. Like I immediately like that sparked such a fire in me. I'm like, dude, I'm like, what am I doing? He's 19 in the Olympics, and I'm in my dorm room watching some guy from 20 years ago doing this. I'm like, yo, that sparked such a fire in me. Dude, Roy Jones Jr. is the reason like I started my path. Dude, no, forget his left hook. He had a lead left hook. His jab was great, but he rarely used it. He would lead with his hook. He would just leap in. He would get you to flinch. He would feint, and then wow, he would once you react to that feint, he would bring that hook right around your reaction. Feinting is the real life version, the IRL version of like anime after images. Like you do a move and the opponent thinks you're doing something else. It's like a real life genjutsu when you feint. You're like when you really feint well, your opponent like thinks, "Oh shoot, there's a shot coming," and they react to it. Yeah, Roy Jones feints and his speed unmatched. What an inspiration. What are we talking about? We started talking about boxing, dude. Don't get me started about boxing, dude. I could talk for fucking eons about boxing. Where we at? Where'd my music go? Ooh la la. Back to the stream. Oh, Zen. How's Zen doing? It's my boy Crypto, bro. Uh-oh. We dipped a little below 40. Go check out Crypto, bro. That's the homie right here. Well, let me show you. This is his community token. Don't buy this. I bought it because that's the homie. I'm not selling it. I'm just holding it. Just Zend it. The only way you can pump a token is if you don't sell it. You buy it and you hold it. That's it. Just like a Dogecoin. What do you do with a Dogecoin? You hold it. You hold it until you sell it. It would be nice if bounties for my head were postponed until the Qubic pool finishes mining Monero. Oh, I'm sure he's getting death threats. I bet his. Oh, let me see it. Don't tell me his. All right, I was about to say his DMs can't be open because you can turn off your DMs. I go between Texas and Mexico. I also go to Rio and Venice. If they try that, I'll send flowers to their mom. Hey, why is Ronnie? Why are you getting so gangster? He's a community lead. He's actually the guy who. It's funny. Maybe I'll tell the story one day about how I became an ambassador. It's such a small world. I'm so glad I was hungry enough. They want to kill our boss. They don't know who he is. What are we talking about? Hi. Yes, sir. 5 days? 5 days. Is Qubic mining in ghost mode? Let's see. Let's see for ourselves. Monero. It looks like it, yeah. Because look, they took their when this appeared, this is when they started showing their API again. And then it looks like if you see empty spaces, oh snap! What's going on with the hash? Oh, we're taking. Oh, what the feezy? What's with this big ass break? Oh damn! Wait a minute. What the? Am I tripping? Oh, it's just not showing. Cause look, it's showing 3.33 right here, and this is the new all-time high. But it shows 0. That's interesting. Huh. And it shows that it keeps going. What the? What's happening? I mean, I think something's going on with maybe the DDoSes have something to do with like how it's posting on their website. But according to this, I think they're because look right here, you can see if you follow the cursor on the screen. Let me see it. Am I sharing the screen properly? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me take the comments off the screen so you can see the cursor. Because right here you can see it says like 0, right? Like this is like a normal break, like when it would stop. But when you get to right here, it says 3.33, which is the new all-time high. So I'm wondering if it's just like a user interface issue. Because of their DDoS attacks. Shields up for the boss. tweets can't help him. Ooh, which asset is coming to loan protocol next? Ooh, how's Jim doing? That reminds me. Oh, shit. Ooh. Somebody sold the fuck out of their bag. Uh-oh. Somebody bought it up, though. Damn. Damn. We're under attack. We're under 51% attack on Jim. Yeah, because look at the volume. When volume is low and you sell a lot, that will tank the price and thus the market cap. Because market cap is token price times circulating supply. Boom, boom, boom. So what happened here? Somebody sold 100, 100, 100. Yeah, look. You see how, look, a 300, maybe 400 total, close to 400 bucks on this kind of volume, tanked the price that much. That's crazy as hell. Because look, it was 8314, 787776. God damn. So yeah, don't worry about these volatile situations. They're gonna happen. We have the ball sack forming. Let's see, what's our, is this the 4 hour? What's the day? What happened? Oh, how is this ball sack forming? Let's see. Is it coming back up? We might be forming a higher left sack. So this is the initial scrotum. Lower left nut, higher right nut. Right here. We'll have to see if we're gonna settle on a higher left nut or a lower left nut. Either way is good. It's a good time to accumulate. All right, that's what chart reading is about. It's about telling you when to accumulate, not about when to sell. Because you can't lose with accumulating unless you stop accumulating. Jeez. I'm sorry to say, but I've never seen a reward token last, and I've been part of a bunch. Did you know that SHX is a reward token? Oh, got him. Got him. I mean, it doesn't function the same way, but it is a rewards token. Did you know that McDonald's has rewards tokens? Like any rewards program, like those are tokens. All that needs to be built out for rewards tokens is utility. And if you build it, they will come. But you have to start with something. You can't have, if you're going to build from the ground up, unless you have like venture capitalists and like a real like fucking business model, like Web3 is a different beast. Like you can start from the community, and the community pitches ideas, you build utility, things can be built around ideas. if the momentum is strong enough. Like, look at Bitcoin. Look at what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin doesn't even make sense anymore. But look at what it's doing. At least to me, Bitcoin doesn't make any sense at all. But I get why it exists still. Like, I understand logic, but it's not sound. Yeah, utility. All you need is to do stuff with it. And all it takes is networking, community building. Because if you talk to the right people and they want to start using gem tokens, like, dude, that's all it takes is to get in with the right people at the right time. Provide a value for someone else that they can't get themselves. Right? What can a project offer to another entity that they can't do themselves? And what can they offer the other? I mean, that's economics. That's like the basics of like life right there. Exchanging things. But yeah, this is just different. This is an experience. I'm not saying trust me, I'm not saying go get this. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at this. I have some. I was gifted some. I liked it. I bought a little bit more. I'm not like heavily invested, but I like watching it. I like covering it. I like hanging out with the community. I like the people involved. That's what I'm here for, the community. I'm not here for like this thing to hit $1 or something. If you're here for this thing to hit $1, I don't know what to tell you, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here. Qubic is my retirement plan. Gem is just I came across the community through Qubic. I fuck with them. You don't have to fuck with them. I do, right? Regardless of whether if it makes me money or not. I like the people, so it's all good. Maybe we can meet sometime. Fucking have some fucking goddamn dinner. Eat some salad. Have some ice cream. We did it. Wait, what did we do? Oh, did we pass the 25? Did we hit? Oh, we did. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Oh, hell yeah. 10:25 we hit that. So that was like 30 almost that was almost 30 minutes ago. Dude, I'm so excited. He probably got pinged like a motherfucker on Discord. Let me check Discord. Let's see. General chat. I'm sure people are going ham in Discord. Did I share it? Can you guys see it? Yeah, good. Gem moved like an army and will cross collab. Hey, man. All we have, the core members, forget the Jeters. All we have to do, just focus on us. All we have to do is just keep building the community and a utility. Even community itself, because look at Doge. Look at what Doge is doing. Doge is literally nothing. It's just a proof of work, like Bitcoin clone. It doesn't do rewards. Like, you buy and sell Doge, but you just buy and sell it. But Gem, you just hold it for the fuck. You just hold it. You can buy and sell it. But yeah, I think all it takes for Gem is just bringing more utility to it, because people will need to bring something that like want people to want to spend their Gem. Yeah, utility essentially. Pretty much. Because if you look at Ethereum, if people will use Ethereum just because it's Ethereum, I don't see what would stop people from like transacting in gem for the culture. Because why transact in Ethereum? Because during peaks, you're fucked. But even in a peak in Solana, you're not fucked. You're better off trading in gem if you have something valuable enough. That's just something to put in perspective. Like, using Ethereum makes 0 sense. It makes more sense to transact in gem than to use Ethereum. Like during a high gas agway. Because Ethereum's only good to use if there's no traffic. But if there's traffic, nah, you have to be a whale for it to make sense. But Qubic, it's the battle of Web3. What an interesting economic space we're in. When Bitcoin 51% attack. 3 X's? I've never seen that. An X? 3 of them? Braven? What? Yeah, CFB must be busy. Sometimes, a lot of times he'll be in here, but last couple days, not so much. What we talking about? Camille, shouts out to Camille. Oh, did she win? Oh. I was like, oh shit, did she win? Oh, this is so cringy. Oh my god. Do you guys want to tune into this? Let me know. I was listening, I was skipping through it. It's pretty bad. I don't want to, but if you do, let me know. I'll bookmark it just in case. Oh, I remember I was talking about how he was such a liar. Oh, I remember because he was covering it up. It was such telltale just BS. I don't want to go through it again. Go look at the live yesterday or last night. There was another vibe stream. Late last night, I was bored. I'm not bored, but oh, what's Vibra talking about? Make sure you follow Vibra. Check out his YouTube channel also, Vibra Finance. He supports. I did a live with him not too long ago. Go check it out in the live section of my channel or his channel, whichever one works for you. We're trying to cross me, him, and Revo. I don't know if you guys. I hope you guys know who Revo is. He's a staple in the YouTube Qubic, as far as I'm concerned, community. Because he interviews a lot of share that tab. A lot of core members of the Qubic team, like Joe Tom. He interviews ambassadors. There's a lot of value in his interviews, so I recommend you guys go check him out. Revo and 5/8. Revo 88888. And go check out Vibra Finance. All 3 of us, we're gonna work together. We're gonna build this community up. If you created the game, you know how to control the game. Surprise. Uh-oh. You speak with remarkable certainty on Qbic's future. Well, usually says comments, so say a couple of sheets. I know my cards, okay? You plan to reveal your yes, and make it a great show. I'll pull those aces from you. Oh God, what a tease! This guy's a fucking. He's a tech tease. I'll put. Okay, so what is actually going to happen? Are we going to earn all blocks mined during 51%, including other pool blocks, or are we going to get 50% of the blocks like corresponds to the hash rate, but deny other pool miners their blocks? I'll put the ace for my sleeve only when the right time comes. What if BTC never took off? Have more aces up my sleeves to troll. Guess who hit all the dinosaur bones? I don't know what that means. Maybe I'll figure it out in a dream later. I don't know what to make sure. I don't know. I don't need. Just make sure you don't get eaten by the bear market before you do anything. Blah 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 blah. I have aces up my sleeve. As what's with all his aces? What the fuck? What a cheater! If there are with silicon, if you ever needed collecting aces, I'm collecting all. His deck is full of aces. Dude, how this guy talks is hilarious. Okay, for example, a message signed by one of the first BTC miners saying that he is going to spend half of his bitcoins on buying Qubic. Imagine the price action after that. What did I just read? Oh my god, somebody clip that because I'm too lazy to go back. Oh my god. For example, a message signed by one of the first BTC miners saying that he is going to spend half of his bitcoins on buying Qubic. Imagine price action after that. Troll face. Dude. That's so crazy. Sorry, I needed a moment there. ZBCN or XDB? Based on the hype, ZBCN, but I don't know much about either of those. I remember watching ZBCN 10x's ago, going like, oh man, I wish I had some dry powder so I could buy some. And then like months later, it's like 10x. I'm like, oh fuck. I guess I would have been right. So yeah, based on what price action, I'd say ZBCN, but I don't know about either, to be honest. Gem community all in Qubic. Oh, Dirty knows something about ZBCN. Nice. Value in community. Eat the slow and gas fees. Yep. Indubitably. Oh shoot, you know who's live right now? Vibra. Repo and Vibra. Should we tune in? Oh wait. Excuse me. Oh, nice.
Is someone that I've followed for quite some time. He hangs out in all kinds of communities, including some of the DGen communities of Pulse Chain, straddles up and come in blue chips. He's immune to criticism of what tokens he is in. The diversity of his portfolio and the experience that he has doing deep dives into projects gives him a good level of respect from those that know him. And he is also well connected with a lot of wealthy clients as well. So once we start streaming, hopefully some of those will be will expose some of their liquidity. So what a fantastic week that it's been in Qubic. Crypto's been pretty good as well, to be fair. Qubic and mining other cryptos, including 52% achievement of mining XMR, which is Monero,
for you guys.
which is a multi-billion-dollar privacy token. In fact, we were talking off screen that many think that the Qubic founder.
We're just tuning into Revo and Vibra. They're some cool influencers that what's the word? They support the channel a lot. We DM each other. I was on a live with Vibra Finance not too long ago, so go check out his channel. And mine, I think we posted the same live. Yeah, so we're just tuning into their live. They're live right now, so go tune into them, like, actually, if you want to. But I just want to see what they're talking about right now.
Actually had a hand in Monero as well. Monero fought back a little bit by attacking Qubic network, and which was actually pretty handy for Qubic because it showed the resilience to Qubic systems and the security. And on top of that, this week we hit a 400 million market cap. Not quite sure what it's at the moment, but everything's really looking tasty and things are starting to hot up. So today, guys.
Nice. All right, cool. Cool.
We'll be talking about Qubic Capital, which is a project built on Qubic.
Nice. So go check out that live stream. Maybe I'll disconnect. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. All right, yeah, maybe I'll dip too. Bahar was a good cue. An hour 17, nice. 81. Oh shit. What's up with this? What's up with this graph right here? Are they self mining or what? It says 3 point. Oh no, I see why. That's just the all-time high. What's happening then? Oh well. I wonder. Alright, is the vibe stream over? See anything happening here? $31.84 on the day. 4%. Steady going up. Steady going up. I remember he was talking about pushing the bots up on the exchanges. I don't know how that works, but I guess when you have a ton of money, you can just do whatever you want. 40% in 7 days. Like, if you have heavy pockets, you could be making so much money with Qubic. Like, imagine, like, if I was a millionaire, right? Because I believe in Qubic. Like, I would have put a lot of money in right here. Like, at least 20K. Like, if I was a millionaire, I'd have put 20K at least right here. Or even lower. It was lower. It was a lot lower. It was at 6 zeros at one point. Where is it at? How low did it got to? Bro. It got to 6 zeros and a 7. 6 zeros, 7012. Now it's at 5 zeros, 3189. I don't know what I was doing there. I must have been like asleep at the wheel. I didn't get any more. I didn't know it got that low. This was in March. But yeah, knowing what I know, if I was a millionaire, right, and I saw this price, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm gonna put at least $20,000 more. Like you'd have that 20K would be 40K now. That's crazy. Alright. I'm about to dip. Good evening. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll stream later tonight. Turn on your notifications. Watch my other lives. I have videos, I have tutorials, I have things. Thanks for stopping by. Drop a like, hit a comment after the replay. And goodbye. Bye-bye.